The first chapter of the 7th standard in social science, Europe in transition. Europe in transition. In this lesson, we will discuss the Renaissance in Europe. It was the Renaissance that led Europe to progress. Renaissance is the transition from the medieval to the modern. The rise of art and culture, spread of education, invention of printing machine, and geographical discoveries are all the result of the Renaissance. We will see a video before the lesson begins.
The best look at ancient Constantinople is a church-turned-mosque that's been considered among the greatest houses of worship in both the Christian and Muslim worlds. Hagia Sophia, the great church of Constantinople. Built by the Byzantine Emperor Justinian in the early 6th century on the grandest scale possible, it was later converted into a mosque by the conquering Ottomans. Today, it's a museum. Hagia Sophia, which marks the high point of Byzantine architecture, is the pinnacle of that society's 6th century glory days. This clever dome-upon-dome construction was the biggest dome anywhere until the Cathedral of Florence was finished during the Renaissance 900 years later. The vast interior gives the impression of a golden, weightless shell, gracefully disguising the massive overhead load supported by masterful Byzantine engineering. 40 arched windows shed a soft light on the interior, showing off the church's original marble and glittering mosaics. But the Byzantine Empire collapsed in the 15th century, and Hagia Sophia was turned into a mosque. Christian mosaics were plastered over, and new religious symbols replaced the old.
What historical monument is this? What historical monument is this? Yes, it is Hagia Sophia or Hagia Sophia. It was built in the 6th century. It is situated in Constantinople. Where is it located? It is situated in Constantinople. There are many historical monuments situated in Constantinople like this. Where is Constantinople located? Please listen to the map. Okay. Constantinople located between Asian continents and Europe continent. Asian continent and Europe continent. What do you know more about Constantinople? What do you know? Constantinople was erstwhile capital of Eastern Roman Empire. Erstwhile capital of Eastern Roman Empire or Byzantine Empire. It is known as Byzantine Empire. Constantinople was a main trade center by land from Asia to Europe. Gateway from Asia to Europe. Abode of scholars and treasure trove of scholarly text. Center of knowledge. It is a port city between Mediterranean Sea and Black Sea. Constantinople was a very important place in the world history, the history of world. And it had an important role. Here is a question. What are the features of Constantinople? Do you know what are the features of Constantinople? Erstwhile capital of Eastern Roman Empire. Erstwhile capital of Eastern Roman Empire. Gateway from Asia to Europe. Gateway from Asia to Europe. Trade center and harbor city. Trade center and harbor city. Abode of scholars and treasure trove of scholarly text. Center of knowledge. These are the features of Constantinople. Please note the points. The features. Erstwhile capital of Eastern Roman Empire. Gateway from Asia to Europe. Trade center and harbor city. Abode of scholars and treasure trove of scholarly text. Center of knowledge. The Turks conquered Constantinople in 1453. The Turks conquered Constantinople in 1453. As a result of this fall of the centuries old Eastern Roman Empire. Fall of the centuries old Eastern Roman Empire. Artists, writers and scholars fled from Constantinople to nearby area in large numbers. Many of them migrated to Italy. Here is another question. What are the result of Turks conquered Constantinople? Sorry, I leave a main point. Trade relation between Asia and Europe have been disrupted. That is a main point. Trade relation between Asia and Europe have been disrupted. What are the result of Turks conquered Constantinople? Do you know? What are the result? Yes. The first point, the Eastern Roman Empire collapsed. Fall of Roman Empire. Scholars, writers and artists fled from Constantinople to nearby areas in large number. Many of them migrated to Italy. The trade relation between Asia and Europe have been disrupted. That are the points. That are the result. Many of the scholars, writers, artists migrate to Italy. Why did they migrate to Italy? What is the reason for it? Italian traders and rulers encouraged writers and scholars. Italian traders and rulers encouraged writers and scholars. Italy was a country that upheld the rich Greco-Roman tradition. Italy was a country that upheld the rich Greco-Roman tradition. These traders came to preserve the historical and cultural heritage. Please read the narration and complete the word web. Okay? Please read this. Why did they migrate to Italy? Why did scholars, writers and artists migrate to Italy? Please complete the word web. Here are three main questions. What are the features of Constantinople? What are the result of thus conquered Constantinople? Why did scholars, writers and artists from Constantinople migrate to Italy? Please write the answers in your notebook. Today's class is coming to end here. Okay? There are three questions we needed to answer. What are the features of Constantinople? What are the result of thus conquered Constantinople? Why did scholars, writers and artists from Constantinople migrate to Italy? Okay? Please write the answer. See you again. Okay? Wish you all the best.